Hi there guys, so interestingly enough, could there be a fight between Filip Hrgovic and Michael Hunter? What a fight that would be. I think we would all like to see a fight like that because they are two, not avoided fighters, but they are two fighters who find it hard to get opponents because they are so dangerous. So put them in together, that seems like the logical thing to do. Now, Eddie Hearn has expressed an interest in letting Filip Hrgovic fight Michael Hunter. Now obviously, Michael Hunter was with Matchroom, but was released after his contract had ended. Eddie Hearn did not offer him a new one because he said that he wasn't generating the kind of views, he wasn't a well-known fighter, and he needed more public image to what he had. I mean, he has like 9,000 Twitter followers. I know it doesn't go too much on that, but he didn't have the profile that Eddie Hearn said that he needed in the heavyweight division to get the big fights. And even when Dillian Whyte no longer had an opponent in Alexander Povetkin, he offered to fight him for free. Then Tyson Fury as well, he offered to fight him for free on December 5th. So Michael Hunter is trying to get these big fights, but they seem to be eluding him at the moment. His last fight was Alexander Povetkin in Saudi Arabia on the undercard of AJ versus Andy Ruiz 2. So it does make sense for Michael Hunter to be saying things, to be putting his name out there. It does definitely make sense for him to do that because maybe that is something that he hasn't done in the past and something that he's going to do going forwards. Now, just calling for those fights, just talking about Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury has potentially granted him an opportunity or just to be in talks for a Filip Hrgovic fight, which he would take because he has proven he will not avoid anyone. And these are the kind of fights that we want to see. We want to see Michael Hunter versus Filip Hrgovic. We want to see the top guys challenge one another because they can go through this continental route to get to mandatory, but that's boring. We want to see them go in with one another. We want to see Joseph Parker take on Ruiz again. We want to see Andy Ruiz take on Luis Ortiz. We don't want to see Luis Ortiz versus Flores or anything like that, where he just gets like poked in the eye by his bicep and falls over. We don't want to see those kind of fights. We want to see them challenge one another. That is what the heavyweight division is all about. That is what boxing is all about. Fight the best to be the best. Fight the best to get to the best. That's the way it goes. And when you have two fighters who will fight anyone, the best thing to do is chuck them in together because they will do that. Michael Hunter will take any opponent they chuck in front of him, definitely. He'll just jump at the opportunity because he wants to fight. And I think that Michael Hunter is near approaching his prime. I want to see him fight because I think that he's an incredible talent and a very exciting addition to the heavyweight division. Let's get him a fight. I mean, we can push for it, I think, as fans, to make sure that Michael Hunter gets a fight like Filip Hrgovic, because there aren't many fighters out there now who want to take the tough challenges, who want to actively seek out the biggest fights. Michael Hunter is one who is doing that, so he should be rewarded with a fight such as Filip Hrgovic. If he wants to take that fight, which he would, definitely, 100%, he would take that fight. And if he wins, then he's hit the jackpot. I mean, do you remember Michael Hunter versus Alexander Povetkin? What an entertaining fight that was. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed watching that fight. It was just up and down, back and forth, throughout the whole fight. Michael Hunter brings that consistently. That is why I want to see him get a big opportunity, because he deserves it. And my question is, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Do you believe that Filip Hrgovic versus Michael Hunter is a good fight, and do you believe that it should happen next? Two fighters who do struggle to get opponents, so why not chuck them in with one another? It makes sense. Anyway, guys, drop your thoughts on this in the comments below. Also, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.